What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. You see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
Yeah, man, I love diversity. What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. All right, so today is Monday. We are doing the Relationship Roundtable with our family, our friends from Melanin and Marriage. Now, we got a lot of stuff going on, okay, but we're going to talk about it. What up, Steve? I said, what up, Steve?
What's up, G? Yes.
Can you hear me?
I say, what's up, G?
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yes,
can you hear me?
Sir. Father of the year, right?
I got well.
Hello, sir.
You know, he wanted to get his little. He wanted to get his.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I didn't hear you.
He wanted to get his little bit of screen time.
Tell him, man.
I'm being his daddy time. Come on.
Come on.
You heard, G. Stop that.
Little Steve, what's up, man?
Come on, man.
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up, G? So, I'm in and out today. I'm being daddy. It's spring break, but I can't miss that relationship roundtable. Can't miss it.
You already know. And now it's I want to say world famous, but it's not world famous yet. It's nationally famous, okay? We got a lot of people that are, I travel. We got a lot of people that are asking about it. They're asking us, how come Brother Banks is so serious? He'll never laugh, okay? I said, yes, he does. Y'all just missed that moment. You missed the moment. Then they ask about Dr. S. Marie's hats. They asked the question, when is she going, when is she, huh? What? All of this is going to be taken care of too, okay? I'm getting ready to look, I got everything. All of this is getting ready to get taken care of. By Wednesday, I'll be clear. I'll be concise and everything. But they asked about Dr. Marie's hats. They said, when is she going to repeat a hat? Okay? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, she got 1,000 of them. So what are we going to do? I don't know. What up, Gina?
Hey, what's happening, y'all?
Hey,
Chilling. But anyway,
who's that little person?
Little me.
Look, Steve, they went go-kart ride. What you got flapping over there, Gina? Was that a balloon?
It is a balloon. The fan is blowing it around.
Gina, that's kind of a hairstyle, ain't it?
How you see it? Oh, I see now. It's blowing in my camera.
1 second, y'all. I have to get right back.
Okay, take your time, okay? Because while you're gone, we ready to introduce our panelists. Okay, first we got Dr. S. Marie. What's up with the hats, girl?
Good evening. How y'all doing?
Hey there.
Now, my stuff will be clear by Wednesday, okay? By Wednesday, y'all gonna see a clear picture. Ain't gonna be no fuzziness. Ain't gonna be no. It's gonna be everything is great because I switched up on some things. I got some things that I'm doing that's gonna enhance everything. So. Thank you. What's up with them hats, Dr. S. Marie?
I heard the question. Listen, I repeat. I need to add to the collection.
They can't tell though. They said she never repeats a hat. They used to say that about me and my. They said about me and my shoes, okay? But I'm like, I got 2 feet. So I got almost 200 pairs of shoes now. So it's gonna be rare when I'm gonna repeat them because some of them I haven't even worn. I just like the
outfit though. And then some of them you gotta preserve because they worth something now. Some of them you gotta keep in that box.
Yeah, I keep them all in boxes, but
Okay.
I do what I do. What up, Mo?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Listen to Barry White over there.
Right. Mo, you too old for your voice to be changing.
I got some body karate, y'all.
Okay. Hey, look, man. Brother Banks.
Yeah.
Brother Banks.
Hey.
That's
How
hot
y'all
on.
doing today?
He's smiling now, y'all. So whoever, the people that said, look,
there you
he's
go.
smiling now. He's
I
smiling.
smile all the time.
Now, they did ask me a question about Reverend Pat. They said, Greg, is she happy to be there or is she not happy to be there? I'm like, yeah, she happy. They just said, well, sometimes she don't even smile. She don't act like she happy. And you smile with your jacked up teeth. So, I mean, she should be able to smile too. So that is what they said.
They
Right?
didn't say that, but she loves being here. Reverend Pat loves being here.
Right.
Hey, Reverend Pat.
Conversation. But there she goes. Speak for yourself, Reverend Pat. Tell them you love us.
Say what now?
Reverend Pat, I've been out and around and about, and people, they watch the show. They really, and they love the Relationship Roundtable. But they said Brother Banks never smiles. They said Dr. S. Marie never changes hat. I mean, she always changes hats. They haven't seen her. They haven't seen her repeat yet. And they said that you look like sometimes you ain't even interested. You don't even like being on the show.
Huh? Nobody told you that.
Look, I'm just telling you what's been told to me.
Okay, we live. I'm glad to be on the show.
Okay, you answer the question. They probably watch it too.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm not gonna be smiling all night now.
Hey, Marion.
Hey, man.
No, you ain't got to smile all night. We got some serious stuff going on here. Okay, so let's start with these questions. Okay, and before we get started, we're going to be doing the Relationship Roundtable live again, of course. The first one, we're going to switch up we got two venues that we're using. Okay, one venue, we're going to make it audience questions and audience, and the people that are here from Dope Living will be talking and kind of moderating, but the audience gets this show. The second show, we'll have a panel, and you can attack the panel all day long. Okay, so we kind of switching it up each time. All right, but it's going to be great. April 11th is the one. It's going to be at D&K in Gary on Broadway, and we're saying Gary because Gary is where we're all from, basically. So it's like a home base. When we take it out, though, it's going to be a whole different ballgame. And hopefully we can, at some point, we get Dr. S. Marie, Anthony Banks, and Reverend Pat to come through and sit on the panel with us. And Moby, you family, so I can't include you with the three people that, I mean, they family too. I'm going to dig a hole for myself. So let's get to these questions, all right? Let's get to these questions. All right. So I got questions here, but somebody asked a question. If you know what I'm not even going to ask that one. I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, this lady asked. She says, "Well, the guy asked how much." All right, you say $150. He sends you $100. Is that a problem, or should the gesture be appreciated?
That's not acceptable. My price is my price, regardless of what it is. If you ask me and I tell you, it's disrespectful for you to give me less than. So
what?
For me, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm walking or something, but
hold on. Gina, go ahead. Gina got that look on her face, so I'm ready.
I agree. I mean, if I tell you my price is one thing, why would I'll be asking you when you sending the rest?
Right.
What do we purchase?
Hold on, Brother Banks. Hold on. Cause I'm saving this for you. Okay, Reverend Pat.
I have to know what the price is for. What are you paying for? What do you think you pay for?
Okay, that's fine. Let me throw something out there then. Say, I don't know. Say a watch. Okay, let's say a watch. He said, well, how much? Y'all talking on the phone. She says, well, I'm getting ready to buy this watch. Blah blah blah. He says, how much? You say 150. He sends you 100. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Reverend Pat.
For me, if I want to watch, no, I'll take the 100.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna let you have that, Mo.
I mean, it should be good to go. I mean, because if I gave you 100, that's probably all I can get. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a conversation, though. It should be had before you.
So I'm a little confused. Am I on the receiving end or the giving end?
You are on the receiving end.
Okay, so somebody's buying something from me.
No, you buying something for yourself. And then you mentioned it like you're on the phone. You in the store getting ready to buy it right now, okay? And he says, well, how much is it? You say 150.
Oh, I misunderstood the question. Okay.
I'm just saying. If I,
but
if I, if I, if I like that is $100 and I give it to you.
Question.
I think all of America misunderstood that doggone question, okay? But
because he didn't offer to pay for it, he just said, "How much is it?"
She just said,
right,
exactly.
He sent her 100 to put toward the 150.
Thank you. That's the gesture. Brother Banks, I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I became disrespectful just to give $100. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of strong.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna. Did you misunderstand the question?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. So yeah, but if that was not the situation, I do think it would be disrespectful if you weren't giving someone what something was worth. But yes, now I do understand.
I think it's the thought that counts. But go ahead, Brother Banks.
Like
I
I
just
said,
think, it would be. I would be grateful if someone chipped in over half for what the cost of whatever I was purchasing, whether it be a meal or if you slid me something, you know what I'm saying, and we was out, but if I ask you how much it costs and you say 150, I mean, as a parent, you're going to put something towards it.
You're already out there, right?
Yeah. But I say, let me go ahead and drop this 100 on you. I mean, 100 ain't nothing to sneeze at.
At all. These days, $20 ain't either. Just saying. When gas prices almost
gas prices are right now.
I was just gonna add that gas price stuff because I'm gonna tell you right now it ain't for no shoes or no watch or nothing. Hey, you fill a tank up, you're a bad boy now. That's $150. It depends on
I think the expectations of people and when it comes to money have changed significantly. And men are labeled cheap and broke and all kind of stuff, man, when we're not putting out the money that they feel like we should be. Like, we not paying for every woman at the table because you invited all your friends out, and since you the man at the table, you should be purchasing everybody's meal.
I saw that video too.
I don't subscribe to paying for nothing that I didn't put on the check. Now, what I will say is this: if you invite somebody out, don't assume they have something to pay for what you invited them to do.
I agree with that. I heartedly do.
Give them a limit. That's all I would say today. Give them a limit. But I ain't paying for everybody. And I'm sure not chipping in to a whole tab.
See, I'm different with that limit. See, if this is just me. I'm a firm believer. If I ask you to go somewhere with me, that means I'm asking you. That means I pay.
Yeah.
So for me, my expectation is whatever the bill is, it is what it is. And I say that because there are a lot of women, and no disrespect to anybody, but some people feel like women shouldn't pay for anything. For me, I'm different. If I want to go somewhere and I want to do something and I ask you to go, I'm footing the bill. So I need to make sure my funds right, or I need to check the prices on where we're going.
There you go.
What they have there. Like, I need to do my research so I can make sure that I'm ready to foot the bill. But that's just me. So if America doesn't agree, that's cool. But I just feel like, when you ask someone to go somewhere, you can't assume that they know, that you're not paying or that you're only going to do a part of it, or this is this. A conversation needs to be had. Certainly.
Yeah.
I actually believe I'm paying.
That is so.
That's a miscommunication. If you invite a woman somewhere and then you turn around and say, I'm inviting you, but you have a limit as to what I'll pay for. Well, I'm rejecting that invitation because I expect that if you want me to attend with you, you intend to pay fully for whatever we do that evening.
Yeah.
You should know.
Wait. I think what everybody said is this group of people that's showing up with the person that that you asked to go out with. Period. Not just because I am not gonna pay for all the little girlfriends showing up. That's crazy. I saw that video too. I saw that video too.
I didn't see the video, but I wouldn't expect someone to pay for other people that he did not ask to come. Now, if my girlfriends show up, if I'm going out with a gentleman and he's inviting me somewhere, and I share that with my girlfriends, and they say, "Hey, we want to go," off the rip, I'm telling you, if you go, you better have your own money because he's not dating you; he's dating me. So don't expect my man to pay for all of y'all. And so that's on you. If you get there and don't have money to get what you want, you up the creek. Don't look at me.
You know, I just have to say, you know, when I first got separated, you know, and I started dating, you know, as an adult, I had me a nice little dating page and everything. And on my dating page, I put on it, I do not pay for alcohol because I don't drink.
Right. I'm with you on
And so I went out on a date and the woman challenged it and had the nerve to call me cheap for not wanting to pay for her alcohol. And so here's the thing. I'm not going to contribute to you drinking and driving. It's not going to happen.
Right.
And I don't drink, so I'm not going to support that habit either.
I feel you on that.
And I told her, I said, well, I'm gonna buy the most expensive thing. I said, I'm not broke. I just don't pay for certain things. And you can order whatever you want to eat. I can afford surf and turf.
Yeah.
But it's I'm not good you threw her back.
Yeah.
You opened your mouth up front. You told her up front. She knew up front. So she just was ghetto. That's all.
I'm gonna tell you, Dr. S. Marie said it, and it's happened to me. Okay, I mean, before you go out, have that communication with your partner. Okay, but I did it, man. I'm telling you, I told this girl, you know, first we talked, but we didn't have the right conversation. I told her, I said, we can go anywhere, and she says, well, you pick the spot. So you know, I picked Popeyes, right? So, but I'm just saying, Mo. She said, "Pick the spot." I picked the spot. Look, I had about $50 in my pocket. Okay, so she get whatever she wants. All right, but she wanted to go. She wanted to go to the Italian restaurant, and I didn't want to say no. So I'm like, uh-oh. I looked at the menu. I'm saying $30 for this plate, $45 for that plate. I told her, I said, what you getting?
We're gonna
and she looking on there. She said, I don't know. And she started looking, and she picked something that was $37. So yeah, I said, okay, cool. And then I'm lying. I'm lying like, man, my stomach is really hurting. And I made a mistake the day before we came. So, waitress come up. She says, what are you guys ordering? And she says first. I remember. She says first, are you guys drinking? She says, yes, get me whatever. I think it was raspberry tea. So there go another dollar something gone. Okay. So I'm almost at 50. And I had no credit card. It was when I was poor. But I was fronting. I was poor to front. And I told her, I said, just a glass of water for me. You know, it's free. Just a glass of water. So I got my water. She got a tea. And then she ordered that meal. And me, I was younger too. Man, I ain't know nothing about no taxes. So
yeah.
So it was $50.
I remember that Buick.
The whole meal was 50. I think it was $51, $52 and something cent. So I made I made an excuse to get out of the room because I had $50 in my pocket, just a $50, and but I had a cup with about $3-4 of change in the car. So
damn,
I found out how much it was.
No tip.
I went and got that, man. A quarter.
Hey, you know, at that point, you gotta just pay and dip. You know what I'm saying? And catch it.
Nice time.
Bro Banks, I started to dip before I paid. Okay, I started to leave her at the table because I was like, hey, bro.
But here's a lesson. Here's a lesson to all men out there. Always let your woman order first.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a bind like that, you at least know. Well, first of all, it's a courtesy. Let's just start there.
Mm-hmm.
But allow them to order first, so you know how much you'll have left.
Exactly. I did that,
because you might have to do breadsticks and water.
Dude, you might have to do dishes. I was
I think in that situation, I think men misunderstand women's mentality, because if we have conversations up about what you are able to do, then we can adjust. If you can't do what I want to do and I'm able to do it, I'm like, yes, Maria, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it myself.
Can I just jump in real quick?
Because
I didn't miss a lot, so I just want to jump in. First off, y'all learn how to cook. Then you got to worry about how much is the taxes.
Where you coming from, man?
No. Stop right there.
I know how to cook.
No, I ain't talking about the ladies. I'm talking about the men.
I jump in?
I'm like, wait, you talking to us?
Water.
Still
that
no.
way you ain't got to worry about that, because
you
cook that meal at home. Because me.
Hold up, Steve. Hold up. We just talking about having to take your girl out to eat, or this person out to eat.
Yeah, we was actually on Greg's $50 budget.
Yeah.
I heard you too, Brother Banks, with your you say you don't buy her alcohol. Then you should never take a woman to dinner. It should always be a breakfast date.
Ooh.
No.
I mean,
I disagree, Steve. Steve,
any woman that I have long
you got
term
to catch up to the conversation
anyway.
Because he did say that he has posted he does not pay for alcohol. So anybody that goes on a date with him already know up front he does not pay for alcohol.
And I understand if it's up front.
Now, what if this date goes south? What did y'all's daddy and mamas teach y'all?
Always take some money with you, baby.
Take some quarters. Yeah,
thank you. Just in case it goes south, you can catch a cab, bus, whatever.
I had a cup full of quarters. She could have used some of my quarter.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I got it in my
if you're going out on a date back in our single days, you take a couple $100 with you.
Dude, that was back in the day. Mo, I was still buffing floors.
But Popeyes, though, do they really have meals that's $30 at Popeyes?
No, we didn't go to Popeyes.
No, that was an Italian restaurant.
We went to an Italian restaurant.
I thought he said Popeyes. I just wanted clarity. I'm sorry.
No, that's what I wanted to take.
After what she wants, what she want? Chicken.
She in the car.
I don't need chicken, so I was like, "Is that for real?"
We were in the car.
We got the family box.
She changed her mind. She changed her mind and said she wanted to go to this Italian restaurant she heard about. They had good food. And I'm like, okay. I didn't know no better, so I took her. And when I saw that menu, I was like, oh, damn.
She must have some big old eyes, boy.
So can I ask you a question? Did you not feel comfortable to let her know like what you had at the time to even?
Oh, no, I was fronting. I borrowed somebody's car.
That's what gets you in trouble right there.
Because if I don't have it, what are you going to do about it?
I borrowed somebody's car. I actually borrowed this.
Has a woman ever took for the men? Has a woman ever taken you out and paid for your meal?
Yes. Yes.
Not your wife, but while you were dating.
No.
Never.
Married.
Never.
Yes.
I've never had that done. Ladies, if you're out there and you want to take me to dinner.
I've had a woman ask me on the
date. You got to remember, I probably took them first. And when I took them first, I didn't take them on no slacking kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it might have been some time when they show up at the door and say, hey, you want to go out to eat? Yeah, let's go.
Hey, man, this dude said, Ruben said, oh, no, I tell them, you have a limit of $15, maybe. If 30, if we're going back home now, my baby cook, no problem in our life. All right, okay. But Lewis says, that's all I do is cook, and I love cooking, and I don't drink, but I have a house full of it. So when I do cookouts, everybody. Now, Byron, y'all watch this answer here. Byron says, an afternoon coffee date is a good way to figure out if dinner is in the future. All right. Come to Texas and look at the menu.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm in Texas, Lewis.
Well, see, I can cook, so I ain't never have to worry about that. I get in there, and when I cook, they think they at a restaurant. So,
well, you know what? I'm not going on a date with a guy to his house or his apartment. I'm not gonna do that. So you're gonna be cooking by yourself because I'm not going to your house.
I didn't say we was gonna have it at my house because I can do it and have it served at the park as a picnic. It's me now, y'all. I'm a bad boy when it comes to that.
I'm just saying. I know I did enough cooking back in the day because I cooked for my two babies. I was a single dad, so I had to cook for them.
But I love to cook.
Yeah, I mean,
That's Marie. You seen that salad I just put on there?
I did see what you posted. You was getting down with that.
I got a strawberry kiwi feta love salad.
Did you say strawberry?
Strawberry feta.
I thought you put a C in there, man.
It did sound like it. Strawberry.
That's the Atlanta pronunciation.
All right, man. Let's get off food. Let's get off food. I got some other questions here. Okay, if you're separated, you and your wife, you and your husband, y'all ain't together no more. I mean, y'all together, but you're having problems, and you say, well, I think we take a little time apart. If you're separated, do you think it's okay to see other people?
So it depends on what your separation looks like.
Right.
And so for me, because I'm gonna tell you straight up about it, because I can't speak to nobody else but myself, because it was my situation. So yes, I dated. In fact, I told her I was gonna date. That's how separated I was. So she sat at the top of the steps, and I sat at the bottom of the steps, and I told her I'm gonna be on a dating site, so that you heard it here first. You don't have to hear from nobody else.
Damn.
If somebody else told you, I done already told you first. That's how separated I was going to be.
So what, she jumped down the stairs and kicked you in the head?
Nah. Because, again, we were going to be moving in two separate households. And I was moving to divorce, right? It took me a while to get there because in some cases I used the marriage as an excuse not to be tied down to anyone else. You know what I'm saying? While I was dating. And because it was the first time I started dating as an adult. So I didn't want to date one person. I wanted to date multiple people so I can feel my way through the rough until I got to some smooth grass. And you know what I'm saying? And,
just saying, man. What you saying?
I agree with Banks. If it's separation, we pretty much done. So it's moving to divorce anyway.
Yes, for a woman.
Yeah, it's no trial separation, all that crazy stuff. Like we don't trying to come with this trial separation stuff.
When the woman fed up.
The pale people thing where you on a trial separation. No, by the time I pack my bags,
it's over.
You talking about the clear people?
My address changed from your address. I'm out.
Reverend Pat, you talking about the clear people? Okay.
Trial separation ain't no trial.
If you're in the house, right? If you decide that you're gonna be in the house together and separated, you know what I'm saying? Then there's some boundaries to that. But if you leave, that means you're leaving all of the solutions and resolutions behind. And this is not a revolving door. So once you leave and start and get a different address and got mail coming somewhere else, ain't no coming back.
Hey, Ruben says yes, especially if you're 50 years old. Your check engine light is on. You don't have time to wait for her check engine light. It might not be on, but yeah, I'm not waiting. Maya Duke said, not until you are final, because you never know what the other person you choose to pursue may feel towards you. And most times there's a lack of honesty from the person. And Lewis said, I put that up before, I was separated for 7 years before I got married again. Okay, so the general consensus here is that you can see other people, I guess, judging upon the way that the relationship was or is. So, okay.
It's not just the separation. It's more than that. It's the conversation before the separation, where you both understand We're separating until we get the divorce. We're not separate because you're not separating and moving into different apartments so you can figure out if you're going to get back together. There's something you can do in between that. You can go get counseling. You can try that. But once you sit and say, this is no, I'm no longer happy. I've got me an apartment. Well, you don't even have to get past, I got me an apartment. I already know what your plans are. Period.
Hey, Ruben asked, did you see somebody else 7 years? Let them answer that. But okay.
I did. I seen multiple people during that time. So, hey, and when I finally found the one,
you were a whore.
No, I was an honest, open dater.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew I was dating everybody.
But if you're not divorced, ain't you still under God? And if you're still under God,
I wasn't living for that at that moment. I was living for me. And
you was in man's realm, not under God's realm.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah. I'm telling you exactly how I was living at that moment, because I was free from that covenant that wasn't working. And I at that time it was like 27 years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I decided as a man, I need to know what it's like for me to be out there dating, to see, because I was going to be leaving a relationship and I wanted to know what was available. And lo and behold, I found somebody that was available. And guess what? I married her and got rid of her.
It's a beautiful thing. And it is a beautiful thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I ain't in it, but marriage is a beautiful thing. We're going to get there one day. All right. Here's another question.
For the right reasons, it's a beautiful thing.
Man, look, before I die, I'm going to get married. All right. Anyway, check this out.
Again.
Is it okay? Look, you in a relationship, not married, but you're in a relationship with this person. You've been in a relationship for a minute. All right. You love her. He like you. Is it okay to be wifey material to men who haven't fully committed?
What do you mean by wifey material?
Wait.
Doing everything that a wife does, but he hasn't committed.
No.
Does this go back to the relationship roundtable? Okay. I just want to know.
Yes, it is. But Mo, I'm agreeing with you. It is really kind of going back to that relationship roundtable live in Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Reverend Pat?
It was live too.
If you're wifey material, you don't have to play wifey material, because the man that you're with recognizes that you're wifey material.
Wow.
And he does this. That's what a man that knows he's found his wife does. Now, if we have to go back and forth and make concessions about whether or not you really want a wife, you don't need I'm not wifey material, period. Do you know how many guys have told women they're not ready to get married? Then a month or two later, they end up engaged and married because they found their wife. It happens.
She wasn't wife worthy.
She's not the one. She's not the wife. Because she'll break up with him, and the next thing you know, she looking at the court records, and this brother then already got married. Barely knew the woman 6 months. Men know when they see their wives. A man knows. And if 5 years he hasn't figured out that you're his wife, you're not going to be his wife.
Relationship roundtable.
You're not. You can guilt him into getting married. You can guilt him into getting married, but that's not a real covenant. That's a man married. That's a man married because he feels pressure. And in about a year or two, guess what? You're gonna have the same problems you had before he put that ring on your finger. He out there looking for, because he's not in a covenant.
Go ahead, Mom.
I'm gonna throw a little curve in there, okay? Me and my wife have been together for 36 years. Actually, just this past weekend, we had our anniversary.
Damn.
And
I'm sorry.
Very funny. Very funny. But anyway, it was 5 years before we got married. And you know, the thing about it is after the second year, she had the rock on her hand. You know, she knew what my intentions was. So, like you said, you really want to be real about it. Do something about it.
Why you wait though? Why did you put the rock on her finger 2 years and then waited 3 more years?
I mean,
you weren't sure.
It was a lot. No, I was sure. It was a lot of stuff going on. We would move from Texas to Indiana, from Indiana to here. I mean, we were moving as a family, and we'd already committed to each other, and we were taking care of each other. When nobody else, we weren't seeing nobody else. We weren't going out and none of that stuff. It was us. But it was a while before we had gotten married. And matter of fact, I had bought all the dresses and everything else in Texas, you know.
Maybe that's why my marriage didn't work.
But
and it was planning.
She didn't have to wonder whether it was wifey material. He let
exactly.
her know.
She didn't. Exactly. She knew. Well, exactly. Not just the ring, but it was the vows that we got to each other. You know what I'm saying? Not the vows that came out the Bible, which is where people get their vows from at the ceremony, but between us, the vow that we made between each other, that we are going to love and honor and cherish each other. Nobody else.
All right, let me read some of these comments. Let me get some of these comments. Mo, that's great. 36 years, damn. Okay, that's great. That's a lot of years. That's a whole lot.
You like to put the damn part on the end of
it. Because I did. Look, man, my first wife, I was 20-something years old. We didn't know. We just got through talking a little while ago, talking about, we laughed about her, okay, because she's a great friend. The second wife, man, I hope she ain't watching, but I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to leave it alone because she probably watching.
Bro, this Dope Living TV. Dope Living.
No, I can't. No, this one right here should kill me. I got hurt. I got hurt dating a man, and because he was not honest about a separation or a divorce in process, and I did not ask questions, so it left me open to what his wants were, and later me questioning where we stood. I don't think it's okay. I hear you, Maya. Okay, hold on. Lewis said he loves his marriage. Byron chimed in here. He said, Horace, gender notwithstanding, need maintenance too. And while love is grand, divorce is at least 20 grand.
Good.
Okay.
Lewis said, me and my wife dated for 6 years before we got married. I had to make sure I wanted to do this again because this was my third time. Bobby says, been wifey material. For me, it only created more hurtful issues. I hear y'all, man. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I don't have 36 years in me, Mo, but I'm gonna do it again. I might have.
Man,
by the time I do it, it might be 36 hours left. Okay, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen.
36 hours left. You talking about, baby? I love you.
On the deathbed marriage.
Yes.
Deathbed. 36 hours.
I do.
Do you think it's
everything he had?
Should you stay in a relationship? I mean, your relationship is good, but this person is always saying, well, you're on the phone and they're saying, well, who was that? You come home maybe 15, 20 minutes late. Where you been? Should you stay in a relationship if your partner is overly jealous?
Was it good?
Let me finish the question.
Wait a minute. You said
let me finish the question.
It's good, but then it ain't good.
Let me finish the question. Should you stay in a relationship if your partner is overly jealous? Go ahead, Steve.
No, it's gonna cause trouble.
Pat.
Because whatever you do, you did something.
It's not. No, not for me. Not for me, but somebody else that might be cool. Now, some women take that as an act of love. Oh, he loves me, or no. Mm-mm.
Thank you.
Second hell no we got from Lewis, y'all.
You've been married 2 other times. This third time around, you know better.
What if both of y'all jealous?
Ooh, Lord.
That's not gonna work for real.
What if
that's gonna be volatile.
I think I don't care what age you are, and sometimes we try to put the maturity label on age and stuff like that. Let's just talk in general for a second. Any person that micromanages your relationship is a toolkit to abuse, whether it be emotional or physical. If someone needs you to validate their life, through who you communicating with and where you've been. If you're 15, if they're tagging how long it take for you to get to work to home, and you 5 minutes past that time, that is a serious control issue.
Yeah, you have no peace.
And that is a relationship that you have to. So it's way past jealousy and insecurity. It's getting deeper into a control factor where, when you start fighting back or even saying, hey, you know, this is not what it is, it's going to start getting volatile. And that's an obsession that you might want to cut off early.
Yep. I mean, you'd be surprised how many guys deal with that. I mean, you can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. And, you know, some people, success has been muffled down. I'm talking about for real, legitimate success. I knew people that couldn't go do what they need to do as business is concerned because of that kind of relationship. You know, oh man, I got to go on it, but we got to take care of this for the end of the month or whatever. I can't do it because it's going to start argument when they get home. I mean, actually stuttering. I said, dude, all right, whatever, man. And just snuffed out the success of this dude. I mean, really did. And then she's complaining all the way to the daggone bank because, you know, she can't get what she won't do, you know, can't do what she want to do because there ain't enough money coming. Well, it could have been coming, but she's just sniping it off, you know.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of manipulations in relationships where people are insecure and jealous about you hanging out, or now all of a sudden you want to spend all this enormous amount of time with me when I've been in here all day and you didn't want to spend no time. Now I decide to go and hang out. Now you want to, you know, put this guilt trip on. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not speaking from my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking in general. And so I think there's a lot of people that play these manipulating games.
Yeah.
You know, to try to make themselves, and you're really setting yourself up to be hurt too when they don't respond in the way that you think they should. Because some people would just leave you there, you know, yipping and yapping and keep you to about your business.
Yeah.
So it's a dangerous game to play.
It is.
I've had somebody.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think you can support someone through certain types of insecurities just because you don't know what that person has been through. And I think that's when it's time to have conversation. You need to understand why they're jealous. Is there something that triggers them that's from the past that needs to be addressed? That person needs to understand that you are not that previous person. But what you can't do is fix someone who refuses to change. So if there's no reason behind their jealousy or insecurity, then that's who that person is. And there's nothing you can do because they're willing to change. So I always tell people communication is going to be your best friend. I know people get tired of hearing that, but if I don't know everything about you and I'm willing to walk down the aisle, then that says a lot about me. There shouldn't be any secrets. So one, I need to know your past. So I need to know, you know, how you move, where you are, what you're looking forward to. But you need to know the same thing about me, because people bring soul ties into relationships and it just makes it a totally insecure, but also unsafe and unhealthy situation. So you got to ask questions. I just want to say it's okay, because there are people who are jealous, but it's to the level of your jealousy that you take it, because that can ruin a relationship.
Yeah, the baggage. The baggage is something else.
Go ahead, Mo.
No, I'm just saying the baggage is part of that. You know, you don't know, like Sister Marie said, you just never know what somebody's bringing into that relationship. That baggage could be a sole reason why. And that's where you got to have a conversation with that person about that baggage that they bring up. I'm not that person, you know.
Yep. Exactly.
So Lewis says the trip. My first wife was always watching me, but she was the one messing around. While I was over the road making money for the family, and her kids told me about what she was doing because they knew I was a good father to them. That's a different situation. You know, I was in a situation, man, where being in the public eye, doing what I did, you know, being on television, I'm always accused. Everybody I get with, I'm accused. Okay, I don't argue. I don't like arguing. I hate arguing. So they'd be like, "Where you been?" And well, you know what I do. So I've been at the. I was on a shoot. I was doing this. I was doing that. Okay. It's like, so you're gonna lie to me? I'm like, I don't lie. All right. So the response that got me and it chilled. My whole thing was like, okay, fine, go to sleep.
No,
I'll see you in the morning.
Man, I slept in my car.
I
locked the door.
You wake up
down the block.
No.
I was like, man, look, I hear a knock on the door. It's the police officer saying, sir, your license and registration. I'm like, what? I'm like, my girl just told me to go to sleep, so I went to sleep. You know, he was like, I understand.
Look, one thing about we're giving off the rip answers to really serious issues within relationships. And so we have to understand that for a person in a situation, they're dealing with someone who doesn't know how to communicate, like Esma said, and who has root issues for their reason why they're jealous or the reason why they're possessive about you. There's a root issue, and that's something that is evident in dating. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's evident in dating. There are little warning signs that we see. Unfortunately, a lot of times you're dealing with someone who doesn't have a high self-worth, or feels like that is an expression of love. He just wants me so much, he doesn't want me out of his sight. He always wants me. No. So it's not something that we can take lightly, because I was raised in that kind of environment, and there's something else going on. Right. And it's not as easy to extract ourselves from those situations as most people would advise us to. Girl, if I was in that, I would leave. He wouldn't tell me what to do. No. No.
You know what bothers me? This is what bothers me in relationships. You would go to a job interview and tell them all this personal stuff about yourself to a panel full of strangers. But you can't sit in front of someone that you're contemplating giving your body to.
Thanks.
And you want to hold back information about the most intimate details about your life, you know, and for what reason? What reason are you holding back in a situation where you're knowing you're going to be trying to move forward with someone? I just think we play too many games when it comes to communicating, and we give too many other entities in our lives more reverence than we do the person that we're actually trying to get with. And I think we need to start reevaluating questioning and conversation and communication in our intimate portions of our life. You don't talk to your boss that way. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of things that you know you can control. Give me the white voice, you know what I'm saying, that you put on the telephone when you at work. Give me that voice.
Hello, I'll be coming in a little bit later. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
I'm great.
But I can tell you that a lot of times, you know what it is? It's fear of judgment and it's fear of loss. And I'm just from a counseling perspective, that's what it is. Sometimes people are not mature in mindset, and they put their emotions before what's truly right. So when you ask that question, a lot of times it's easier to tell someone else, because guess what? You're not in the relationship with that person. Now, I'm not saying it's right. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm just answering what you said. Not that you even asked for an answer, but I can tell you, just, you know, being a counselor and coach, that's what it is. Their fear of being judged by this person because they want to be with this person. And then it is also the fear of loss, because, hey, if this person finds this out about me, then I may lose that person. But why I think that's bad is that's the first person, I'm agreeing with you, that's the first person you should tell, because guess what? I live my life as this. I don't want anyone telling my husband, my mama, my daddy, my sister, my cousin, my brother, anybody, anything, especially my son. I don't need anyone telling them anything about me that I haven't told them. So have this misconception that, oh, I'm just not going to tell them. Get your life, because guess what? Somebody else will. And that's a weapon to someone else to tell that person that you want to be with something about you. So they're not thinking about the purpose behind it. But see, I think people like that, you're really not having intentional relationships. That's just a placeholder, because if you can't be honest with the person that you're choosing to spend your life with, or you're choosing to lay down with, even if you're not trying to get married, that's a problem all in itself. So truly, you're wasting time, theirs and yours.
But also,
okay, I got one more question. Go ahead, Reverend Pat.
It's for me, I think we have to differentiate between a relationship between two people who are in a relationship where there is an intention of there being something together, maybe leading to something permanent. That's different from someone you just meet and y'all are talking and you're gonna spill all the beans. We're making it. Well, let me say it like this: we all put on the appropriate persona when we're dating. We do. Some of us are more honest. Some people are honest. Some people are not honest. But unless I know that this is a relationship that I'm going to build upon, I might not give you every intimate detail of my life, because we're not in that kind of relationship. Now, once we get to, and as Marie keeps saying, and it sounds boring, once we realize that this is something we both want, now we can have those conversations. Now we can share certain things. But out and about, the way things are now in relationships, they don't have, the dating scene is not even the same. You can't even, we're talking from perspectives where we're coming from a whole different mindset. Generation. Nowadays, it's just a tweet, or somebody hit you up on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and they believe they're in a relationship. So how much communication can they be having in that situation, in the way things are now?
Okay, I got one more question, guys.
Go ahead.
What were you saying?
No, I agree to that point. There's two different sides of it. I was just answering it from where Banks was. So I totally agree with you. And we are at a different age and time frame. But I just don't think, and I'll make it short, Greg, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just don't think we have
get
to
it
look
right.
over it. I know, I'm sorry. But we can't look over it just because they're younger. You still have to educate people about true relationships, because again, when you fail to do that, that's when people get hurt. Some people who are immature are unstable. So that's why I say I'm still going to tell you from a perspective of, you got to lead with intentions in any situation, a true relationship or friendship, whatever. Friends kill their friends all the time. Yep. And I'm not saying I want that to happen, but when there's no honesty or there's a lack of communication, outrageous things happen. But I definitely agree with you.
Okay, here's my question. All right, we're gonna make the quick answers, guys. Quick, Reverend Pat, quick answer. All right. Okay. Would you consider? I was gonna say a whole big story behind it, but we don't have time. Would you consider being married but living in separate houses?
That's a really short question.
So
no.
How's it short?
No.
I'm a short now.
I've never done that. So I again, it was because of a job. My husband, his job a lot made him travel, and people who live in different, have different lives from a work perspective, that may be what you have to do. So for me, I'm not opposed to it, because I had to live that. And that didn't keep, that didn't keep us apart. It actually made it stronger for me, because I missed him more. That opportunity to, talk and things like that. So I'm different.
I don't know about the separate rooms, however you pronounce it, but the separate house, okay. But if we in the same house, ain't gonna be no separate rooms. It's gonna be dressers in every room. We can practice on those.
We'll see in fans, right?
Rooms together.
Come on now. Separate rooms, not home, not marrying. No separate rooms. Okay. Look, man, we've had the Relationship Roundtable tonight. All right. Again, we're going to be taking it to the streets. Live, I should say, not to the streets. But we're first off, we did one already Saturday. It came out real good. Steve was part of that. We got what we needed. I put it like that. We learned how to do it the right way, and now we're going to continuously do it the right way. Gina got us at D&K on the 11th, so we're going to do that. And again, we're going to have it two different ways. Audience is going to be doing it, and then we'll have a panel doing the other one. All right, Sister Pat, give us your final words.
Communication is key. Whether you're just meeting or whether you're in a marriage or whether you're engaged, communication is key, period.
Thank you, Reverend Pat. But Banks.
Not everyone has emotional intelligence. So questions and communication is necessary because not everyone has discernment or perception of what you thinking, what you feeling, or what's going on inside of you. Some people can feel, you might have something going on. That's emotional intelligence. Not everybody have it. So give them grace by giving them your truth.
I'm an emotional idiot. So give me Grace, give me Angela, give me Tracy, give me Dr. S.
See, go ahead.
My final word is love is not meant to confuse you or to control you or to cost you your peace. It's meant to be a safe space. It's meant for honesty and consistency. But you have to be aligned. You both have to want the same thing. So, when you're getting into relationships, situationships, just be very transparent.
Absolutely. Steve-O.
Absolutely.
Hey, and like I say, when you find that person that you have that connection with, you'll know. But like Reverend Pat said, Anthony Banks said, as Marie, communications is key. Because if I can't talk to you, I can't walk with you. God is love and love is God.
I was gonna say, don't leave it off, Steve. That's your
trademark. That's a trademark.
Mo, what you got, bro?
Man, all of those things, and this one more thing is that a part of you is being shared with another person. So, I mean, it's so important. That's why the communication part is so important, because you know which part you're sharing in that relationship. So it's real important that you remember when you're getting in a serious relationship, you're not just sharing each other's bottom part, y'all selling the brain and your soul and everything. Just remember that. And you go be an example. Be an example. So somebody else is not even close knows exactly what a relationship look like. You know what I mean?
Good words, Mo. Good words. Gina?
Listen, what's good for me in a relationship may not be good for the next person in a relationship, and vice versa. So you have to know what's best for your relationship. Don't compare it to others, because that's where we make a lot of couples make a mistake. Well, we're not doing what the Joneses are doing. Well, the Joneses are traveling and we're not traveling. Well, the Joneses. No, go at your own speed. Do what's best for you and your mate. Don't look at someone else's relationship and try to mimic it. It's not going to work.
Absolutely. I think that we give the advice here on Dope Living TV Live with our family from Melanin and Marriage, and we truly come from our hearts to give this advice because we want everybody to at least have some peace and tranquility in their relationships. But everybody's not going to listen. Everybody's yes, this is entertainment, okay, but we try to make it true entertainment to entertain, to enlighten you and to instruct you, inform you and educate you. But for those people that are going through problems in their relationships, go back on some of these shows. We've covered a lot of different subjects in relationships, and there's a lot more out there. I don't think this is relationships are a subject that you can't get rid of. You'll never run out of things to ask about. All right. And these people here, all of them, especially our friends from Melanin and Marriage, they know a lot about. We've been through a lot of relationships, so we're trying to help. So take the advice, or if you don't take the advice and you cut your husband's penis off and throw it in the throw it in the lake, or if you,
come on, man.
Well, I'm just saying, or if you, take your wife and behead her and throw the body one place and put the head somewhere else. I mean, my thing is,
views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV. Or
I was just getting ready to say, Mo, we need to hear it.
Views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily
twice.
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this, I'll change it all up. Rewind, okay? Everybody on here except for Steve and I are married, and Steve is in a relationship, okay? I'm not in a relationship or married, but it's good advice. Take the advice, listen to it. It's changing me. It honestly is, okay? Now I've taken the people that I do see. It's only 5 now. So it's gone from 9 to 5. 9 to 5.
Example, bro.
You got less hours.
It's coming down. It's getting.
You got less hours, G.
All right, but Banks, give us all the information about Melanin and Marriage, please. Get me out of this.
Right. All right. So, once again, you can subscribe to the magazine.
Stop laughing, Reverend Pat.
$36 for the entire year. If I'm not mistaken, you can go back and get the October editions all the way up to current. We are currently working on May edition, but April should be coming out soon. Be on the standby for that. Also, Melanin and Marriage has a podcast that is tuned in every Thursday, except the last Thursday because that's date night. And everybody should have a date night inside their relationship. So
selfish. You in the public,
Thursday.
Public guy, that's selfish.
That's right. Make Thursday night at 8:00 tuned in to Melanin and Marriage, your date night.
No, we waiting on information on that, and they out dating and this and that, and it's somebody waiting on trying to get dates, and they out there dating on their little date night. That's selfish, man.
We gotta keep the relationships going. We can't talk about it. We gotta be about it.
Anyway. I agree with y'all. We should always take time out and do that. Okay, you guys. I had a real quick thought. You guys should, because I'm getting ready to get back into filming now again. You guys should do, something in your book, in your magazine. You guys should have a short video about something in your magazine and put that on there as well.
Well, we need to talk off, Greg.
Acting it out.
Gotcha.
No, I'm Reverend Pat.
No, I know. That's why I can't talk about it online, but I got you.
This is what I do. Please. Bobby says she enjoyed the March. All right, this is Dope Living TV Live.
All right,
all right.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's getting better and better.
It is getting better. I just never talk about it. Bro, Banks, I sent you something, man. Let me know what you think about it, all right?
I will. I cracked it open today, actually.
For sure. All right, this is Dope Living TV Live. I love you guys. I really do. You guys add so much value to our relationship, because we were going through, and the end of the show all the time was like, if you listen to Greg, your relationship ain't gonna be no good. All right, but right now we are getting blessed with your presence. Okay, I truly appreciate you guys. I truly do. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on Mondays. All right, and this is Dope Living TV Live, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Peace.
All right, peace.
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make a wrong decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get booming. Yeah. Living TV, Dope Living TV, Living TV, Dope Living TV, yeah. We got it all, come and see, yeah.